Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How'd you like that new intro? A little waiting room type action. Ready to get started on the day here. I feel like the camera is a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. I feel like it's sideways. I hope you all had a great night's rest and ready to get started on the day. A little gap up here on the market today. It's not looking like anything out of this world. Looking rather flattish. Maybe there's an attempt today to hold this 100-day moving average on the SPY. That is going to be a technical bounce area on the SPY. So let's see what happens. Yo, Silver Shrimp, what's up? What's up? So a bunch of small caps are moving around today. And like I said in yesterday's watch list on Friday, we had some action small caps. Yesterday, Tuesday, we had some action again. So, maybe they're starting to wake up again. We'll see what happens here. Oh, moved up the camera here. There we go. There we go. I'm telling you, I feel like the camera is just not where it needs to be. I'm gonna give you guys motion sickness, but my OCD is not gonna let me keep it where it needs to go. Oh, whatever. I'll fix it later. I'm all unhappy with my camera angle. IWM. You made 50% on SPY puts. Nice. Nice. Good job, Silver Shrimp. Good job. I put out this tweet, let everybody know we're out here live. And let's start getting to work. I feel like everyone fell asleep today. I feel like everyone's asleep today for some reason. Oh, SoFi, guys. How about them apples? Morning, Dwayne. SoFi. With that news, they got their banking charter. Those starter positions that we've done over the last couple of weeks in the 13s and in the 12s. That's not a trade. It's a long-term investment for me. DWAC is a no touch for me right now. We'll jump into those charts here in a second. But DWAC right now is a no touch for me. All right, let's start grabbing these charts and scans, and let's go ahead and jump into them. All right, so what do we got? The trade ideas scans right here. Zgnx, SoFi, GMDA, LPTX. Those are hitting the scans here today. SoFi, I have positions in it. It's a long-term investment, so not selling it. I will be looking to add to it today. Let me start getting the list ready here. Whoa, where did I go? Disappeared. Whoop, there I am. I'm back. It's never a dull moment up in here, guys. All right. So ZGNX hitting the trade idea scans. Like I always tell you guys, if you're looking for trade ideas, 15% off coupon code right there. Now let's see, ZGNX. That's a pretty big move. This must have some sort of news, obviously. Ten-year popping off a little bit strong here again. All right, so ZGNX 4 hours ago. Oh, okay, UCB to acquire ZGNX. So acquisition. Okay, so that's a nothing burger right now. SoFi got its banking charter. Nice little gap up here today. this $15 zone could be a potential tough area for it. You can see previously level of support, sorry, back here at that level. And then when we broke underneath it, it turned into resistance. And now we've tested it. Look at that 15. That $15 zone is crucial on SoFi. That's why I started adding to it under 15 for my long-term trade, my long-term investment. It's in my retirement account and my wife's. And I got to put out orders in a little while so that when the market opens, I can get some more fills on it. I think it's a good risk to reward play for a long-term investment. From a long-term standpoint, anything under 15 I like, and I'll scoop it up. I thought, I didn't think the bank charter was going to come through already, so I just picked up a little bit yesterday down here at 12.20. I was like, you know what? If the tech sector just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping, I mean, I'll pick it up down here at 10 again. So we'll see. But SoFi, $15 resistance. We'll start putting that one on the list. SoFi gets its banking charter. $15 tough resistance. Can look for shorts in front of 15 or long if 15 breaks and becomes support. Give me a second here, guys. My computer's trying to do an update. And I need to stop this and pick a time. I had to pick a time for it to do it. Can't have that happen right now in the middle of the stream. Computer shut down. All right, let me move the chat a little bit here on my other screen so I can see, because the microphone's right in the way. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, maybe. All right, so DWAC, Silver Shrimp wanted to go over DWAC earlier. Yeah, DWAC, what a move, man. What a move. We've been talking about DWAC for a while here. Fortunately for me, I had no position in it. But we talked about this $66 break and hold, could send it to 77. Then we talked about 77 break and hold. You had room to 90. And this is all levels I gave out in the room yesterday. And here you go. We've reached that. How much more does it have left in it? Most of the time they have more left in it than we would care to think. But, I mean, can it really break 90s? And hold them as support here and get that move back up here to 120. Wow, that'd be crazy. And there's got to be a boatload of bag holders up here that might be dying to let go of shares, and that might make it a little bit choppy, but that's the level to watch now. Watching 90s, low 90s, 91, 92 for support if it can get them, and then a move for the 120s. SBEV with some crazy pre-market move here. Let's see if there's some news that just came out on this. So SBEV 3 hours ago, Splash Beverage Group Pulpico brand receives authorization for 187 Ralph grocery stores. So that's what they got. So that press release came out today. So we can definitely start to add this one to the watch list here. Watch and see if these $4 zone hold support. That could be a really good area. SBEV. Receives authorization for 187 Ralph grocery stores. Watching for the 4 dollar area. You know what? 410 really. Area to hold support on pullbacks. Could have room towards. So like, let's look at this daily here. Yeah, we got room all the way up here to from 5 to 540. 5 to 540 area. And why? Well, let's scroll back here a little bit. I'll show you. You have these two previous support zones right here at 5. That could be an area of resistance now. And then you have 540 right there. So those would be the two areas to watch on this one. Let's clean up this chart a little bit. We'll see if it can do it. I'm sorry guys, give me 1 second here. I have some work being done over at the Keys property and I just got a message from the contractor. Okay, back. All right, guys. You know what? Let's we already got a couple of stocks on the watch list, so let's open up the floor there and see if you guys have any tickers you want me to take a quick look at or any questions while we wait to see if some other stuff hits the scans here. I mean, we do have VINE as well, so well, that looks like trash. That looks horrible. BKKT maybe. Throw up some tickers there in chat if you want me to look at some stuff, and we'll go ahead and start jumping into that. All right, so if you guys don't have any tickers you want to look over right now, I'll just continue. So BKKT, let's take a look at that one. Seems to have some news 2 hours ago. So BKKT, a trusted digital asset platform that enables consumers to buy, sell, and send and spend a range of digital assets, today announced partnership with leading regulated digital assets institution Nexo to custody cryptocurrency assets in the BAKKT warehouse, the company's regulated custodian, which allows for safe and secure storage of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this seems kind of like fluffy-ish, but stock has been beaten down some. Maybe we can find some support here in the 550s. I'll put it on the back burner list. So back burner list, BKKT with Bitcoin news. Watching for the 550s to hold support. Could have room towards the mid 6s. Are you guys throwing up some tickers there? Neuro. Neuro's in a world of difficulties here. You can see clearly here the 200-day moving average resistance. And we're underneath the 50-day as well. And then you have the 100-day right above that. And the only level that I would see here for maybe some potential support in a deep pullback would be down here, the 540s, 550s, so the mid fives. That level actually is not too bad. Look, coincides with all of these stops back here. So not a bad little area to look at. AMC, huh? AMC got that death cross, guys, and broke down and underneath that bear flag on the daily. We talked about it. You know, there's level right here for the gap entry, and we're sitting right in front of it. So we could start to see it get a little bounce here, a little technical bounce off that level in the 17s. Maybe it gets another little bounce from here to 20s, and then we get one final rejection, and we can get back down here towards maybe anywhere from the $16 zone to these 14s, 15s. And right here about these 1450s maybe. So that'll be something to watch there. But we are in front of the gap entry, so we can expect maybe a potential bounce there today. Some sort of relief bounce possibly. Wow, got a lot of tickers. EVGO. EVGO, man, the last time we looked at this, look at where we were drawing lines. This is for when people say, oh yeah, I'll just hold it, it'll go up. How long are you gonna hold this thing for, right? So EVGO, have a little bit of support here at 8. Previous little support right there, turned resistance. And we're starting to get a little bounce here, so maybe that level. BLNK, I saw BLNK hitting the high day scans yesterday. Yeah, here you go. Had a nice little wick. So BLNK, problem with BLNK is that it's going to suffer along with tech. You know, here you go. No wonder that area got rejected. Look at this previous support zone there. And here. Oh my God, look at this. Look at that 2640. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, wow. Guys, that level there from 26 to like 35. Oof. Especially at 26. And now we got rejected from there. It's no surprise. Maybe you get some support back here, down here in $25 zone, 24.50s, but that 26 is important on BLNK. FSR, nothing's changed there. Lucid, we're watching this 35. You know, yesterday we talked about it. Getting down here a little bit more. It's a little bit slower of a mover. It got here to $38, $39 after rejecting those 41.60 zone. And then now we're getting a nice little bounce here today. So this one, right now it's in the middle of this channel. So there's nothing there right now. Maybe if it comes out here to 35, you can get a nice bounce. But so far that 41.60 has been resistance. IPOF, you know, that one's not doing anything. Not until it gets that, maybe that SPAC deal you've talked about, Silver Shrimp. CHPT. Got a potential bounce area here. You can see past level of resistance back there. And now we're right at it. So at 1420, maybe you get a bounce there. Very low volume stock. BBIG, that one's one we're going to be talking about today, looking Add it for the watch list. You want to watch and see if you really wanted to see it hold those 550s. We're underneath that now. Yeah, I might not even make the watch list right now because you really want to see it hold the 5s. It's selling off pretty strong there. Let me see here. Is there some news on this today? Yeah, no news today on BBIG. BBIG, you really wanted 550 to hold support. Especially that 550. Look at yesterday. Look at that. Look at that resistance all day there. And then a brief moment of support before breaking down. That sucks. That really sucks. You want to see that get back above 550. Jose, I don't know when their lockup is. ISIG, if I think ISIG will recover anytime soon, I mean, what is there to recover from? It's not down. It's not down. And when I read the comment, I thought I was going to step in here and see ISIG down here somewhere. But it's not down. There's nothing to recover. It's consolidating. It's doing well. MC says, I knew a guy in another stream who would always flex. He bought 40,000 shares of AMC at $10, but for some dumb reason refused to take profit when it was at the highs, and he's probably still holding. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb. I was screaming from the rooftops when AMC did this move. I was like, guys, because I knew there was a lot of people who knew nothing about trading and very little to nothing about investing that were in this. We're purely in this for the hype, like many are in BBIG, purely in for the hype because of message board, because FOMO, because of all these things, right? So I knew that there was a lot of people in it. So I kept saying, guys, if you've bought this and you are in profit, especially profit that has potentially life-changing numbers attached to it, take half off. Take half off. Bro, there was people literally out there who make, $30,000, $35,000 a year, who were up in AMC $50,000, $80,000, a few $100,000. And I'm like, bro, take half off. Take half off. Put it in a long-term investment account. Go buy a rental property. My God, if people would have listened and bought a rental property back then, what? They'd be up so much money in equity and their rent. And, a lot of people didn't listen. Like, if you are up, this is why my camera was off. Like, not censored white, right. It was, the mouse cord was on it. Yeah, I use a corded mouse when I'm trading. I don't trust Wi-Fi or Bluetooth when I'm trading, usually. I was like, guys, if you're up, life-changing money, book some of that. Leave some running. Let some run. That's fine. But book some of that life-changing money. If you are in a position like, look, I have my long-term investments. If I woke up today, I have a lot of Palantir, for example. If I woke up today and Palantir had, my unrealized P&L, for some reason, Palantir was up $200,000, I would be like, bet, I'm going to book 100K right now. Why not? 100K is not, sorry, I thought I heard my kid coughing. 100K is not going to be life-changing money, but you bet I can do a lot of damn good with that 100K. I can definitely flip that into a property or something. Come on. But people just held on. Oh, yeah, AMC is going to go to 100,000. What? It's going to go to 1,000. What? The stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, like you remember, guys, when you were a kid, you go to the supermarket with your mom and you'd see the little machine, you put a quarter in and you'd roll the little little lever, and gummies or chiclets or whatever would come out the thing. Yeah, you say AMC to me and it's like putting a quarter in. I'll just go on and on and on. I'll go on and on and on. Yeah, YouTube pumpers telling people to hold shares. Yeah, yeah. And they're still doing it. They're still like, oh yeah, apes, hold on. Okay. Phil Muddy, Baba. Yep, be happy to look at that for you. Baba has got that 50-day moving average acting as a level of resistance right now. Right there. You got that level right there. It's kind of holding it up. Well, maybe if it can hold these mid 120s, it can eventually break through that, but I don't see any reason why it would right now. Unless you know, you got a major recovery in tech. And I think today we got a technical bounce on the Qs, on SPY, off of these moving averages. But I think that tomorrow or the next day, we get our leg lower. That's it. I mean, I can't do it any simpler. I think that's what we get. On the Qs, on the SPY, pretty much on everything. Let's see, what else we got here? Meant to put LGVN instead of ISIG. Oh, okay, no problem. LGVN. I mean, LGVN, you might get a technical bounce off the 200-day moving average. Maybe. Maybe you get a technical bounce off the 200-day moving average. If it doesn't get that, then it's just going to keep drifting. If there's no press release, no new catalyst to make this stock bounce, then it's not going to bounce. You might get a technical bounce. You might get a technical bounce off that 200-day. What else we got here? I see AMC falling back down to 10 after testing 20. Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly. Thoughts on IWM calls at this 1-year low? Yeah, not really, not me. I mean, you could get some relief bounces. It's definitely possible, but it's not like I think we're gonna get back up here anytime soon. All right, so let's see what else we got on here. Keep them coming, guys. Throw up some more tickers there. Any questions? You can ask me, hey, Jesse, how do you trade such and such pattern? And we'll go ahead and take a look at it together. So far, we just got SoFi and SBEV and BKKT. Of course, we're going to go into SPY, Tesla later as well. IONQ. What's up, Rich? IONQ. All right. Q. That's some wild looking daily chart. I love this 1550 zone. Look at this. Look how clean that is, but we're well under it. Look at how clean that is, but we're well under it. Trying to get a little bounce here off the 200-day moving average, which does coincide with some daily levels. Back here, you see them back here. Back resistance zones. Maybe you start trading in a channel here. Oh, look, right here too. Maybe you start trading in a little channel here between 13 to 1550s. If it ever breaks those 1550s, you know, maybe it gets a little action. Bank of America put option today. What are your thoughts? I don't know why Are you in puts today, Visto, or are you looking to buy puts today? I wouldn't buy puts today unless I'm really convinced that banking, financials are going to suffer here soon. No, they haven't been doing the greatest the last few days, but when you really look at financials, they've been on a tear. Maybe if this $48 zone holds resistance, you might get a little drop back down here. And maybe financials like Bank of America will start trading sideways for a little while and cool their jets off of some of these poor earnings some of them have had. My God, Silver Shrimp, you know more tickers than I do. What do you have like a notebook full of tickers, dude? Good Lord. All right, let's get into some of those. CLNE. CLNE has held up pretty decent. You got this 585 here, but man, anytime you got all these moving averages just above it there, they act like a freaking wall. They act like a wall. You might have some decent support down here at 533 where it's facing now. The zone it's about to face. Got previous resistance there. CLSK, that thing's like in a free fall right now. Maybe some support here. Oh, look, we're already there. You're already there. You want to see it. If it doesn't hold that, then it's really got room to fall all the way down here to the 4s. So that'll be rough on that one. Oh no, this is just in a free fall. Now, there's nothing here shows any potential bounce, and we're underneath what could have been a good support zone. Yeah, this is a really ugly looking chart right now. It tried to recover itself, but it's just drifting. It's just drifting. It's just on a downtrend. You need something to change that downtrend. Major moving average is above it as well. Yeah, GME is in the same boat as AMC. It's got more downside. That 145 zone now could be a level of resistance, as well as that 128 zone. This thing has more downside potentially, easily down here to the 90s, easily. As long as we don't have no crazy bounce back in the markets. Yeah, I can see, man. I can see you watch a lot of stocks. Visto, you had one there you want me to take a look at. I don't know what happened there to your message. Oh, guys, before I forget, come on over to the Discord. Swing on by. Let's talk shop. All right, let's start looking into the SPY here real quick. QD. I mean, in front of this 117, 120 zone, yeah, it's potentially. Look at this previous support zone. It was a major, and I mean major support zone. That is a major support zone. Big bounces off of that level. And now the 50-day moving average is right at it. And we've rejected it. So, possible. PSFE. All right, so let's take a look at the SPY. So today I'd expect the SPY to be a little bit quiet. My pleasure, Mike. I'd expect the SPY to be a little bit quiet today, guys. No big moves up or down. It's just what I would expect. And then maybe tomorrow or Friday, we finally break this 100-day moving average. So SPY watching for a relief bounce off of the 100-day MA. Probably a quiet, choppy day. Looking for a breakdown under the 100 MA tomorrow, Friday, or slash Friday. Guys, this watch list that I'm writing up here, we do send it out to you guys. So if you're not on the email list, you want the free watch list, here you go. Free watch list sign up. Yeah, that's wild, Silver Shrimp. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really see Lucid making a big move in one direction or another, Jose. Lucid is in the middle. Lucid is in the middle of a new trading channel. When they're in the middle of a trading channel, I don't really like to touch them. All right, Tesla. Tesla might be quiet today as well. Tesla might be kind of quiet today as well. Maybe watch and see if the 50-day breaks and hold support. Maybe then it gives a little move. Tesla watching for the 50-day to break and become support. Could have room towards 1070s. That's the 50-day right there on Tesla. And it could have room there towards those 1070s possibly. Now, I think we see a little bounce today on the Qs. I think we see a little bounce today on the SPY, like I said before. I think we see those today. Maybe some smallies will make some moves today, some really small caps possibly. Let's take a quick look at SoFi again. All right. So SoFi, SBEV, SPY, Tesla, BKKT so far on watch. SBEV with nice pop there. Not much else moving around right now. Roblox, man, wow. You know it is for this thing to go from 140 bucks all the way down here to $78 in the blink of an eye. That's wild. Wild moves there. Take a look at Apple. Apple trying to get a little bounce here off the 50-day moving average. Definitely a little level there to watch. Let's clean this up. Let's put a line across this 50-day. That is a really good level. Previous bounce level there and here. And now the 50-day. I like it. Look at that. That's a good level there. So Apple watching for the 168 area to hold support. 50-day MA zone. Could have room back towards 172 to 177 areas. Facebook, morning Beast, what's up, man? Facebook is really tricky right now. It's trading in this little channel right here, very tricky. It's got those major moving averages right above it as well. It could go either way right now, to be honest. Maybe if it holds these 316s, but it can go either way right now. So yeah, it could go either way right now. We got SoFi, SBEV, SPY, Tesla, BKKT, Apple on the watch list. You got it, bro. Any other ones, throw them up there for me. Be happy to go over them. Oh, guys, real quick, let me get you this video I did yesterday. My biggest day trading mistakes. Make sure to take a look at it. Biggest day trading mistakes. Guys, you know, one of the things that a lot of people kind of like, and we haven't done a lesson in like a few days here in the stream. Usually every once in a while, you know, at least a couple times a week, we do a quick little lesson to kick off the stream. So like around 8 o'clock when I get on the mic, I usually do a little lesson, a quick lesson, 5 minutes, like a mini lesson. And we haven't done any, I think, since like last week, Wednesday or Thursday. Like last week we did one at some point, and we haven't done another one since. So I just had somebody ask me a question somewhere else, and I thought to myself, you know, if one is not willing to put the work in, then they shouldn't be involved in trading. No trading, like no swing trading, no day trading. Long-term investing, sure, absolutely. I think everyone should be involved in long-term investing because it can be as easy as buying a mutual fund, as buying an ETF every month over and over and over and over again. So that's a no-brainer. But active trading, be it swing trading or day trading, if you're not willing to put the work in to learn, to read, to watch videos, preferably if you have the extra, you know, $800 or so to go through courses, right, to get mentorship, if you're not willing to do all those things, then it might not be worth your time. Because think about it, you're just going to lose a lot of cash to people who already know how to trade, and you're going to get stressed out for nothing. So like I often get, you know, I come across people who are like, oh, just give me the answers. What do you mean just give you the answers? Go study. If I give you I'm giving you the answers in materials, in videos. Go watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? Like people sometimes, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And I know because when I started trading, I was kind of like that at the beginning. I was just like, oh, just give me the answers. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. That's why that video I just posted there is pretty important. You'll see all the day trading mistakes that I made when I first started trading. And I mean, the whole purpose of a video like that is so that it kind of curves, you know, other people's mistakes and it helps them avoid those. There's some people who like to learn by the experience of others, you know, and there's some who don't. I like to learn as much as I can or as much as I allow myself from others' experiences. Because, you know, if you fell jumping that hole, well, then maybe I shouldn't jump that hole either. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, the beast. Exactly. Can you imagine exactly? You can't build I love that. You can't build a house 5 minutes after picking up a hammer. I love that. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. So let's get back to it here. AM18. Oh, wow. Remember, guys, we talked about that 163 level. It needed to break and hold that level as support. Couldn't hold. It couldn't hold that level as support. So now it's trying to hold the 50-day. Right there, that blue line, that's the 50-day moving average. It's trying to hold that level. Yeah, the beast, exactly. Okay, so nothing new has hit the scans at all. Like nothing new has hit the scans at all. Thank you. This looks good. Little Cuban coffee, guys. You guys want some? Wait. There you go. So good. This is delicious. All right. So we have, like I said, very quiet. Oh, yeah, it is the beast. Trade ideas, guys. TI. Yeah, there's not much hitting the scans. My TC 2000 scans, there's not much hitting there. My trade idea scans, there's not much hitting there either right now. So there's not a whole lot going on. Guys, for those of you who are new and you want to check out Trade Ideas, 15% off coupon code there for my subscribers. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot. There's really not a whole lot hitting the scans for some reason. Guys, remember, I go live Monday through Thursday. Oh, I messed up the camera, huh? I go live Monday through Thursday on here from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I eventually will start doing Fridays, but only once we start hitting 100 concurrent viewers on the stream. Once we hit 100 viewers, then we'll start doing the Friday streams. I'm thinking one of these days here we're gonna do a little extra live stream and go into the trading session live for at least the first 30 minutes or so, and we'll stay on the stream here a little longer. Not today, but maybe here in maybe next week. Maybe next week, because this week's a short week. Today's Wednesday or Thursday? Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday already. Or maybe we'll do an evening stream this week. Would you guys be interested in that? An evening stream this week, going over, some charts, going over the day's action, and then coming up with a plan for the next day, something like that? Sounds good. All right, I'll talk to John. I'll see if we do something like that. Maybe this week. We'll see. I can get him to do some coupon codes as well. But yeah, it's looking pretty quiet out there. Let's go see what we have out there as far as like some sort of macro news. Sony shares tank over 12% after Microsoft and Activision buyout. All right, let's take a look here. U.S. stock futures rose as investors got better than expected earnings while digesting the 10-year Treasury yield topping off at 1.9% Wednesday. Rising bond yields to more than two-year highs slammed tech stocks again Tuesday, sending the Nasdaq down 2.6% to its lowest close in 3 months. The index finished in correction territory, down more than 10% from its all-time high intraday high in November. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 on Tuesday fell 1.5%, 1.5% and 1.84% respectively. Both the Dow and the S&P hit all-time highs earlier this month. They are down more than 4 and 5% each from those levels. The government reported Wednesday morning that December's housing starts rose 1.4% to just over 1.7 million units. Estimates had called for a percentage drop to 1.65 million units. All right, Bank of America before the bell Wednesday topped estimates for profits on record to quarterly asset management and investment banking fees, and the firms released $851 million in reserve revenue for the fourth quarter, slightly missed estimates. Bank of America shares gained 3% in pre-market. Morgan Stanley posted better than expected quarterly profits Wednesday. Like Bank of America, Morgan Stanley also fell just short of expectations for fourth quarter revenues. Shares of Morgan Stanley rose more than 2.5% in pre-market. Dow stock Procter & Gamble early Wednesday reported fiscal second quarter earnings and revenue that topped expectations. As price hikes helped offset higher commodity and freight costs, the consumer product giant also boosted its full-year sales forecast. Procter & Gamble shares rose nearly 1.5% in pre-market. United Health, also a Dow component, issued better than expected fourth quarterly profits and revenue, helped partly by growth in its Optimum unit that includes its drug benefits management business. United Health shares rose modestly in pre-market. Let's see what else we have here of importance. Oh, here we go, SoFi. SoFi soars after clearing regulatory hurdle to become a bank. San Francisco-based SoFi cleared its final regulatory hurdle to become a bank, and its shares soared more than 18% in Wednesday's pre-market. The mobile-first finance company offering banking products, but it's not technically a bank. Like many fintech companies, it relies on partnerships with FDIC-insured banks to hold customers' deposits and issue loans. In order to become a bank, SoFi plans to acquire a California community lender. The fintech firm went public last year in a SPAC merger. Yeah, so not a whole lot else going on, guys. That's why it's all pretty quiet out there. Yeah, that's why it's all pretty quiet right now out there. Guys, remember to check in. Come on over to the Discord, chat with us. Let's take a quick look here at some of these on the watch list right now. SoFi came down under 14 for a split second there. SBEV consolidating right now. Good volume in that one in pre-market. SPY just continuing to get its little bounce here. Like I said, I think the SPY maybe some 460 resistance with some 455-ish, 457 support. Today, this VINE, this is ugly. It's pretty ugly. I don't really like anything on VINE right now. Tesla, just consolidating sideways down here. Not much going on. I think there's going to be quiet. I think today's going to be rather quiet and choppy, to be honest. Maybe some small caps make some moves. What time is it? Oh, we only got 5 minutes left here to 9, guys, and then I'll be hopping on over to the Discord. I'll be back again tomorrow, though, and we will be doing the live stream tomorrow again, Thursday, 8 to 9. But we got 5 minutes left here, so if you have any tickers you want me to take a look at, then by all means, right now is the time to throw those up in chat for me. I'll be happy to take a look at those for you. Remember to smash that like button for me. It really goes a long way with the YouTube's algorithm. Today is Wednesday, so no new video today. We have the new video I uploaded yesterday. Today I'll do a YouTube short for you if you want. And then tomorrow we'll do live and video again. That's a new schedule. So far it's working out for me. It's working out well. I think you guys are liking it as well. It's a little bit more uniformed. UVXY. Well, the problem is with UVXY is if we start to get a bounce today, you know, we might see this pull back some. That's all going to be dependent on what the overall market does. I think UVXY will be a little bit quiet today. Maybe it pulls back some. But I don't think there'll be any drastic moves here. Boeing has actually had a really nice bounce recently off of this 180s. I have a little bit of Boeing left in my retirement account, but the one in my taxable account I sold, I don't remember, somewhere here last year or somewhere here. I don't remember exactly, to be honest, but I sold it in the 218 area from buying it from the crash. So it was a nice one. Boeing, you know, if it holds this 200-day moving average, could start to get interesting again if it can break 230s. If it breaks these 234s, you could definitely start to see this thing get interesting again. BBBY. It's just so quiet lately. You have that $16 zone resistance lately. You know, there's not a lot here right now. You got $12 support right down there, mid 12s or so. You're in the middle of the range. See, you're in the middle. So unless you're up here, maybe resistance for some shorts to come back down to the 12s, or unless you're down here in the 12s looking for the bounce back to the 16s to play the channel, there's really nothing there because you're in the middle, you know? You're just smack dab in the middle. All right, guys. So I'm going to start getting ready to put the final touches on this watch list, and then I'm going to send it over to Jonah, who will get it out to you guys in an email. So if you're not signed up for the watch list, make sure to sign up here. All right, free watch list. Make sure to sign up for the free watch list there. I'll put the final touches on it, and then I'll get Jonah to send it out to you guys, and then we'll be over on the Discord for the rest of the day. BBB, you got support here at 840s, 850s. You got a lot of resistance overhanging it. Not only $10, but you got 50-day, 100-day, and the 200-day moving average right there. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow again, guys, at 8 a.m., and I look forward to hanging out with you then. All right, thank you very much for tuning in. Today I'll put up a YouTube short, and then tomorrow there'll be a brand new video out. Tomorrow's video, let me tell you what tomorrow's video is titled. It's already uploaded and everything. Tomorrow's video, oh cool. Tomorrow's video is how to become a day trader. I think you guys are going to like that one. So that one will be out tomorrow around 2 p.m. So make sure to tune in to watch that one. But if not, I'll see you anyways tomorrow at 8 a.m. And I'll let you know again tomorrow of the new video. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I had a blast this morning with you, and I'll see you all tomorrow.